Two poems. First one is new. When I'm told that chemical respiratory disease is some white shit, fast forward 100 years from now. The air is a thicket or jar of jam, and we're breathing in this bulbous catastrophe, but with layers of plexiglass over our faces. Breathing is a loose word. And when they kiss you for that first time, the masks are off, and there is only 3 hours of free space for us in a day. And this is what you choose to do with it. You get wet like the ancestors before us. You fumble hair strands and eat your crooks of palms, make a garden of the minute, bury your heart in the mud, make pulse bigger. It wasn't always this way. Lovers could sufficiently waste one another's time on the last planet. This is what the old media states anyway. Bumbling lungs that didn't have to beg for air. Now, we're regimented crash sites. Bodies hover in metal and forget sometimes that we are something more than voice boxes and containers. Plants used to be our source. Corals made way for more minutes. Oxygen of earth from earth. That was then. On this dome, we sneak glances over love interests in aluminum, save up our devotion in moments. We can't be remarkable in our interruptions or eruptions like our grandparents. Spontaneity is fossil. Fingertips have long forgotten the concept of kinetic. Why? What did we do when our humanity is a boundary breach? Why did we let it get to this point? Lung rigor, slice, resentment, gut. God, what would you do if they just touched your cheek without planning to? A new life they promised us. One better after the climate stopped grappling with our mistakes. We made far too many. And now to kiss is daydream thing. Love, artifact. Our people are in cases, and like the Smithsonian, we're tired of all this accumulation. We must find ways. Take off your helmet. Welcome the storm. We can learn to breathe again. Or let us just cherish this air. Let us inhale, even if it breaks us for trying. Thank you. Growing up, I hated bathrooms. The bleach singeing my nostrils. I pictured my brown mama in every white person's house scrubbing tile, making what other people took for granted shine. In airports, I clenched my bladder. I could hold it until a third floor walk up in Harlem concerned bloody. See, there's this story that every transgender person mouths when they have to go to the bathroom. And it's not in the bladder, actually. It's beyond guttural. It goes something like this. I am real. I am real. I am real. Shit, I really have to go pee. And if what they say is true, that bathrooms are where we are all most human, then I'm a dilapidated National Geographic. Barely mammal. Told to leave, even in the dirtiest of places. Example, brown girl lowers her register like it's of cobwebs and steel. Slouches in a baggy shirt. Goes beeline for that stall. Doesn't want to wash her hands because of the screams and the stares the next day and the next, until their partner's hands become pillows. Because even in your dreams, they can still get your pronouns wrong. Next. They're told that as a boy, you know that they're in the wrong place. So to drink a cup of water is a hazard in waiting. And honestly, I wish I could. Just shit on every curse, on every time some trans person turns threat when she just wants to see herself in full-length glory once a month. I want to become one of those obnoxious second-wave white feminists. And I want to announce Shark Week. And build a structure of blood that would make Rapunzel shiver. And it would take the crimson to write. Because all good poets, we just love the word crimson. I am real. I am real, I am real. You do not have to punch it out of me. A bruised eye like a swollen gourd, a kicked rib, the density of a smashed plum. Do you know how long it could take somebody like me to actually accept a hug? Here is my blood. It ascends the repellent stairs. For hormones or not, I am no wasting time dumping ground to let you and your terrors haunt you in a whisper. Guess what? You aren't normal either. You are not real either. That locker room hush, that road trip bus stop stank, that fast food restaurant stain on your shirt, or usually my hair. And though I'm never clean, I'm never gonna be. Your colonization that forced my family here damn well made sure of that, but what I do know is this. A brown migrant woman and her transgender child cannot grow up in your shit. Can I just feel the water on my knuckles like baptism? Because we, as humans, we are 60 to 70% water, and though I'm never clean, let me tell you, the tide of the ocean beats inside me, inside my people. Have you ever tried to contain a wave or date a water sign? Nothing can take away our right to release. Thank you.